All right, Moby Dick from Led Zeppelin, one of my favorite blues rock riffs. It's just absolutely killer. And Jimmy plays some really cool lead breaks, 4 lead breaks in all throughout the tune, and we'll break those down one by one. But first, let's get to the riff. First things first, he's in a drop D tuning. Normally your 6th string, your E string, is tuned up to E, of course. But he's got it in a drop D tuning, so you can use a tuner if you want to bring it down, tune it down a whole step, or you can simply use your D string, which is your 4th string, 1, 2, 3, 4, and tune your E string down until it's a perfect octave below that. When you lock it in, it should sound like so. Alright, so on to the first riff. We are on the 6th string, open, and then we're hitting the 5th string on the 5th fret, picking it twice, and pulling off to the 3rd fret. Make sure your finger's already in line when you do that. You don't want to try to roll the note over. You won't get as sweet a sound or as cool a sound, and this is the best way to do a pull-off. So you want to put your finger right in line, have it ready to go, and then pull off. And then on the 6th string, the top string, we're going 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3. Moving to the second riff, we are on the 6th string on the 5th fret, okay? And we strike that once. Then we're going to skip a string. We're going to move down to the 4th string. We're going to be on the 5th fret again, and this time we're going to do a 3-note pull-off. We're on the 5th fret, we pick it twice like we did in the previous riff. Pull to the 3rd fret, and then finally, without picking again, pull to the open string. There you have it. And then, hopefully you can see this, we're on the 1st fret, there you go, on the 5th string. So we're going 1, 3, 1, 3, like so. So it's 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. And then back to the 5th fret on the top string to loop the riff and play it around again. And then it's back to the first riff. This is basically a 12-bar blues, right? Shot from a cannon. But it's a 12-bar blues. All right, and then we move up to the 3rd riff, the final riff, which is kind of the blues turnaround, moving backwards, 5, 4, 1. We're on the open A string, the 5th string. And now we're on the 7th fret. And again, all of these riffs are basically based on the same idea. We're on the 7th fret now, on the 4th string, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're pulling off to the 5th fret with that same lick, that same technique we used previously. And then we are on the 7th fret on the 5th string. Back to the 4th string at the 7th fret, picking it twice. Let me do that slowly. And then move back to the 5th string on the 7th fret, and then the 5th fret to the 7th fret on the 4th string. All right, so we have I'll do that again for those of you who don't care for tab, okay? Here we go, really slowly. then staying with the same string, the 4th string, the D string, we move to the 5th fret, and you're going to slide into it from the 3rd fret. So you slide it, and pick it. So that's going to be 4 strokes of the pick in a row. It's best to do that with alternate picking if you can. You don't have to, but it's best. 3rd fret, and then finally that string open. So slowly. Okay, a few notes on the final lick here, the last lick. You can play this a few different ways. You can play it like this. You can play it like this. But I'm choosing to play it the way he did. You can check out some live footage right here on YouTube or some other places, I'm sure, and you can catch just enough shot of him doing it. It's interesting because he plays the lick by bending this note with his first finger and then coming back and picking it after it's rested. And I don't know if it makes a huge difference, but that's the way Jimmy did it, so that's the way I like to do it. So we go.